In this video, we're going to be looking at one of the most useful modifiers in all of Blender, the Boolean modifier. In short, what it does is it cuts into objects, or it adds objects together, or it finds the intersection of two objects. Now, we've already used this modifier in previous tutorials to flatten the face of something that was uneven, but we're going to do a deeper dive to see how this modifier can be used in a variety of situations. So here I have a cube and a sphere that overlap one another. I'm going to select the cube and then go and add a modifier by going to the wrench, add modifier, generate Boolean, and then with the eyedropper, I'm going to select the sphere. Now you can't really see anything going on, so I'll go ahead and hide the sphere up here, and then in the Boolean modifier, you see three different options. There's intersect, and as I click this, you can see it's where the cube and the sphere intersect one another. You have union, which basically just adds those two meshes together. And then you have difference, that cuts the sphere out of the cube. Now sometimes these might not work, so you have options down here that you can toggle on and off, and sometimes that fixes it, but sometimes a model is just way too complex to do a Boolean. Let's look at the same thing, but with a different example. Here I have a wavy frisbee-like thing, and a text that says awesome. Let's go ahead and select the frisbee, and then add the Boolean modifier by going to wrench, add modifier, generate Boolean, and now select with the eyedropper the text, and let's go ahead and hide the text so that we can see what's going on. Now we notice that it doesn't really look like anything happened, and that's because the solver is having a difficult time trying to take this complicated text and cut into this mesh. So over here where it says solver, just toggle that to fast, and now it works. Now we can see this is what it looks like with difference. It takes the text and cuts into the frisbee. If I click union, it just adds the two, so now the text is part of the mesh and it's coming out. And then intersect is my favorite. This finds the intersection of the text and the frisbee, and you get this very cool wavy effect. Now, even with those simple two examples, hopefully your brain's starting to think about all the different ways that you might be able to use the Boolean operator in your own work and projects. What happens if we want to actually cut out multiple objects from a single thing? Yes, you could use multiple Booleans, or you can go ahead and create a new collection. Just right-click here and add collection, and then add the objects you want to cut from this collection. So for example, here I have a lot of objects that I want to cut from my cube. So with the Boolean, go down to where it says object and change that to collection, and then select the collection that you want to cut from it. Now as I go to difference and hide that collection, you can see that it's cutting all three of those different objects at the same time. Union would add them, but you'll notice that intersect doesn't work. It's a little too complex for the algorithm to be able to solve. So even if I toggle between these two different settings, it just can't do it. And that's the case sometimes. Sometimes Boolean just doesn't work. Usually it does for simpler objects, but if it gets too complex, it starts to struggle. Now that we know the basics of Boolean, let's talk about the four cases that I use it mostly during 3D printing. The first use that I use is adding text objects, which we've seen, flattening or adding chamfers so that I can print an object easier on that face, slicing an object into multiple parts, or adding keys or slots so that different objects can fit into each other. Now, adding text is going to be talked about more in depth in Chapter 4, and how to create keyed slots is talked about in the series Make It on CG Cookie. If you remember, you can go and watch that there. But in this video, we'll just talk about how to flatten or make chamfers, and then also how to slice an object. So flattening an object is really easy with Booleans. You basically just make a cube, and you scale it up, and move it until it's covering the portion of the model that you want to be flattened. Now with the model selected, go to the wrench, add modifiers, generate Boolean, and select the cube. Now go to difference if it's not already selected, and then apply that, and you can see that it adds a flat face to this. The workflow is the same for chamfers. I just rotate the cube 45 degrees or however many degrees you want. I move it onto the edge that I want to be chamfered, and then I can just go ahead and do the same process, and you get a nice flat chamfer that you could print on. If we want to slice an object, you might think just let's add a plane, add a Boolean by going to the wrench, add modifiers, generate Boolean, and then selecting the plane. But it won't work. Even if I toggle between the two different options, one just doesn't do anything, and the other cuts the top half and leaves the bottom gone. And so what you need to do is you actually have to have some thickness to what you're going to cut. So by selecting the plane, tapping into edit mode, we can hit E to extrude and just extrude a little bit just to give some depth to that plane. And now you'll see that it will be able to cut. And like always, you need to make sure that you apply it after you get the cut that you want. Now there's a lot more uses for Boolean, but we just looked at a few of these just to kind of get a sense of what it can do. And we're also going to use it in future videos, so you'll kind of get to see how it works. But I wanted to make sure that you understood some of the fundamentals before we did that. All right, I'll see you in the next video.